Episode 1.
Guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be presenting Joe Danaher 2021 highlights. Now, this will be the highlights reel, and I'll be doing a lot of highlights videos. So yeah, I will see you in the next video highlights clips. So yeah, see ya.
Just softened the kick, kept it low, almost for Bailey. Anderson to Rao, Lyons, ball to boot in a hurry. Danaher, oh Danaher! Well, from one extreme to the other.
15 out, and then has the ability and the strength at the top of the goal square, takes possession. Team at the bottom of the screen, just getting in position. Well gathered, being tackled by a strong man and flips it over the shoulder for a lovely goal. They needed that desperately, the Brisbane Lions.
It's a great effort with one hand. McStay now, Danaher, it is a long way down, but he can get up like very few of his size. That's so Joe!
He was a bit paranoid about falling into his back. He has got an unbelievable and uncanny ability to get the ball onto his boot from a number of different spots. But you just see there he goes over the top of him, Murray, so he doesn't go into his back. And in the process, left him with a footy, so he jumps up with...
Long ball to half forward. Oh, Danaher! Nice elevation. Good confidence builder for Joey Danaher.
And that was Luke Jackson just playing down the line. He was probably in a right position if that ball had been kicked straight down to the boundary line. But as the kick went in, it went a little bit more of a corridor, which gave Joey Danaher that run and jump at the ball. As you see, if you give a bloke that a run and jump with his athleticism, he normally brings him down.
And I think for Joe, having a shot this far out, it's better off.
Doesn't mind this spot. It's good. It's really good. Back to Farron. How does that play on?
Come on. That's harsh.
Oh, it's in such a dangerous position. It could cost them a goal off Danaher's boot.
You can understand why that's very difficult, but that to me is 15 metres clearly.
And I know you've got to make the same call anywhere on the ground, but
You've got to pay the umpire's whistle. You play the whistle, I guess, but
the penalty is so great. Just
under that left of his, and another penetrating kick to Danaher. Rolls onto his left, fires towards goal. He rejoices, and so too do Lions fans. A nice moment on a Saturday night.
To half forward, Hipwood went to ground. Danaher, he's got Fullerton short, rolls it out in front of him. He might go for home. Oh my goodness! An accidental goal of the year contender.
Bailey squeezing it through to McCarthy, who tosses up the left one for Joe! Jumping at just the right time. With one of the best 10 marks of the round.
You're right. Brought it to ground. Danaher sets himself big fly. His name written all over it, a long way out. Now Danaher thumps the ball to the last line. Cameron!
The handball, they're out here now. Big opportunity. Bailey inside. Danaher can go all the way. 30, 25, 15, 10. Got it, Danaher. Can you believe it? They're in front. They are in front here, the Brisbane Lions.
Gets it on the boot quickly. Touch play on. Play on Robinson. Got it to Danaher. Spins around. Feeds it on. Hipwood for two in a row. He took his time. Sidestep and slammed it through.
Pretty clinical performance from the Lions. Neil involved again. They got time for more, the Lions. Danaher had it, lost it, fell in his lap.
And you felt he came in under a bit of pressure, Jared.
Oh, he's conceded a fair few goals now. It's almost impossible unless you're the coach to know who's responsible for those. But it's essentially something he would have taken to heart, though, and he's turned it around.
They've worked their way nicely to half forward. Danaher used his body, fed back onto it, opens up the angle, and Joe's got his first. As a Lion.
That
Wonderfully played. Wonderfully played.
Brilliant
He
play.
knew the side that Rampy was attacking him from, and he worked him off the ball.
Episode 2.
It's a high kick, it's a wide kick, it's a bouncing ball. Phil Thorpe trying to stack it back in, he did. He whacked it to Walker, and Walker tries his left. That's better.
He couldn't believe his luck, Taylor Walker. He'd given up on it. Right at the end there, he just stops.
A few Collingwood fans thinking about Wayne Harms.
At the other end, Jenkins is playing forward. He's rotating with Reece Stanley to be alongside Hawkins.
Beautifully read by Taylor Walker. Just the start.
This is a high degree difficulty snap on the left foot, non-preferred.
And he's got Scrimshaw having to play tall, so it was a good option from Seedsman.
Walker bends it, goals it. Winding back the clock, Big Tex.
That's just know-how. I mean, the new rules, the ruck rules, everything's going Tex way at the moment. He's playing some great football.
Sloan to Berry to Keys. Into the pocket there, tucked again. McAdam, Tex continues to win the footy, continues to be dangerous. That's better than all of them so far. You can't stop the Texan.
Just switches off momentarily, got caught ball watching. That's all Tex needed. And what a wonderful finish. He's having some sort of season.
Coleman medal race heating up. He is right in the thick of it. Equal second.
A minute 30 on the clock now. Keys running the wrong way. Running into Petty. Running into walls everywhere. Sloan. Wonder!
I'm amazed that no free kick was paid for incorrect disposal of the ball.
They've been doing it all night, Jace.
You'd be guessing, wouldn't you? But who else would you rather have the ball?
Taylor Walker, he's given this moment. And he takes it, his arms rise around the Adelaide Oval. It's not over yet. But Adelaide are in front. And this crowd can't believe it.
About this part of the ground, it's now just this last bit, and it gets to McKay. Will he go for home or find a mark? He sort of kicks it to the top of the square. Himmelberg at the sit. He took the mark. The free kick's going to go the way of Walker. He won't miss from here, Cal. For the opening goal of the game, Taylor Walker gets the first for the Crows.
Had no hesitation in attacking this scoreboard end at Giant Stadium. Strength in the ruck. Taylor Walker loves it off the boot. Celebrates big time here for the Crows, who've got the jump on the Tigers.
Walker does this so often. He uses the body. He takes the ball out of the ruck. In fact, it was Young Jones. Yeah. My apologies to Hank Curvis. He definitely hasn't done his homework then, because that is standard practice for a forward 50 stoppage for Taylor Walker.
Well, we're seeing it with so many of the forwards, with Tom Hawkins leading the way, but others as well.
The way they get lucky here. Shocker from Keefe. And Mumford gets a hand to it, brings it down for Walker, who can get the penetration in the kick from here, and Adelaide Oval responds to the big Texan. A much-needed goal.
And then a horrible error here from Lockie. He just kicked it straight into the man on the mark. Caused chaos. Big Mummy tried to do his best to get a spoil in there, but again, Tex just absolutely flushes a snap around the corner. Good response.
Defence so far by Adelaide. They've tried 3 times now, the Crows, to penetrate.
Walker! Skywalker! Into the clouds! Big Tex.
Well, if you need anything to tell you that he is playing with full confidence in 2021, have a look at that mark there. We've been saying since round 1, he's running better, he's competing better, he's flying, he's got complete faith in his body. And we are seeing the best of Taylor Walker. That is a beauty to start the day.
Doesn't look like he's got any calf troubles there, Joe.
Well, he was 29 years old last year. He's 30 years young this year. Drives it long and hits the post.
Not a bad effort. He has been kicking well this year as well. He tends to get that little bit of left to right. Just didn't come back enough, but that's an exciting start.
Yeah, he's electrified the whole competition.
Goldstein tries to palm it down. Lazaro goes without it. A hurried kick.
By Seedsman, puts it out in a one-on-one. McAdam takes after it. Hayden's got the match up on him. Wheels around into trouble. Into Tex. Gone. Walker will have the first set on shot on goal this afternoon. To land the first punch for the visitors. That beautiful right boot. Straight as an arrow. Tex has got 18 for the year. More importantly, the Crows have got the first.
As we heard David Noble say, we'll spend a lot more time on the wing today. Hayden through the corridor, missed the kick. Turnover. Hamill finds McAdam. Has Frampton deep if he wants to go to him, or he can go to Tex again. Oh, Tex is on fire already. And he's such a sweet kick of the football. Lays back on it, sneaks it home. He's got two already.
And the Jeps cross. Boy kicks back outside 50 and Sloan takes the mark. Back to the square, hoping for Walker. Got it!
Proved a little too strong on that occasion. Need to get the crowd involved.
11 goals, 5 for the season coming in. And he settles things down. Lynch. And he took off. Found some space where there wasn't a lot. And a hold. Walker's got it within range. Sam Collins pleads his case.
Just to keep Adelaide in it.
From just outside the arc. Distance not a worry. Accuracy not a worry. Gold Coast Suns 3 goals. Tex 2 goals.
Tenner though for the small forwards. You need predictable big men.
Tex on the bounce, spins, kicks. Brilliant. Vintage Tex Walker. Lynch had a chance, got it to Sloan, handed it to Scholl, pokes it towards Tex. Tex Walker, again, hands like a vice. He was the man that got them back into the game when they were down early. And he does the job again here. No getting out of those clutches. Burgess, little drop to his own toes. Laird, Seedsman. A wobbler on his left, and Tex got that millimetres from the deck. From just outside the arc, he has eased that through. He could have put that in the Torrens if he wanted to. Up for contact. He took the contact and took the Sharon. And he takes on the inside kick. And Kelly's away. Can he hit a target? Flicks it to Keys. Pumps it long. Tex is the man. Tex.
Opened up the pocket in behind, and Keys was able to identify that with a beautiful kick.
Did flick his fingers too.
And the 6-goal Tex gives the Crows back the lead.
Episode 3.
Smith floats it forward. Now Jay Henderson got a couple of options. Ends up choosing Waitman, who fires towards goal. Waitman gets the Dogs third. Out to a 14-point lead on the road.
That's great from Waitman.
This time Laddams wanted Powell Pepper, just missed him. Treloar picks up the scraps, off to Bailey Smith. Again, the Dogs look dangerous. Waitman, terrific, a juggle. He could look at his second and the Dogs fourth. Kicked 2 in the VFL last week, 2 the week before, has 2 at the highest level.
Look out from the ruckman in sweet. Gets the ball off hands. Waitman just did it so easily and coolly.
Well, don't underestimate this finish from Waitman. It's superb. Under pressure, and just to bang it on the left. But pretty simple game if you win the ball out of the middle, get it going quickly, make sure that the ball comes to ground.
He's driving this deep. Johannesson or Waitman. Waitman flew. Did he get tunneled underneath?
So
Cody Waitman, 10 goals, 7 in 6 games. Just kicked the 1 goal last week, but was certainly a contributor forward. And he's leveled up the scores here at Marvel Stadium. It's a goal each through the first 6 minutes in the opening term.
And what an improver he's been over the last 24 months.
Atley to Turner. Tarrant Thomas was a little unaware, and the advantage is paid, and Waitman is going to have another shot for goal. It almost could have been from the goal square. Love hearing him talk about his desire to make it at the top level, and he's doing all the right things so far. There's 2 goals to Waitman. Surrey with attack. Wallace is onto it straight away. Hunter and then McRae. Quick change of mind. Bailey Williams. He's there again, Waitman. Here he is for his 3rd goal. And he's made absolutely no mistake. The Bulldogs have 4. Waitman's got 3. And it's opened up a 12-point lead.
Didn't he? Yeah. Floats it in the Gawn direction! Waitman! What about that climb? Tiny little man just sat on Max's head. Whee, what about that?
And he's on the top of Max.
That's huge. Got that excited, Richo. My voice hasn't sounded like that since I was about 14. That's a ripper mark, that is.
That is a hanger. McRae now to launch. English in front. Hands there. Ugelhagen. Waitman tops off the mark. Gee, it's been a good minute for him.
Big collision. Hunter, Merritt run into each other. Hunter cleanly over the top. Free kick. Has 2, now 3. Dogs by 7.
Running support here from McRae. Big thumping ball to the top of the square. Gleeson. Waitman.
Push back down here, greater advantage.
This is extraordinary. This could be his 4th. In a really tight game. That's enormous.
Episode 4.
It's under immediate pressure, stands up to it. Try to work it out their way through Smith. Bontempelli uses his strength. You want to get onto the left. Bontempelli unloads. What a finish that is!
Dangerous stuff from Bucks. He wants to get out of that but dropping your head. Somebody comes in on top of you, you can end up in hospital. But this is the Brownlow buster, Jono. Just in the last couple of minutes, just for the umpire to have a look at. They're all on board the wagon anyway. And he has just launched onto the left with a big, big bomb.
That works.
Attacking from both sides. Ball just falls to the feet of the ruckman. Bontempelli draws one and then wide to Hunter. Ugly sort of a ball, but Johannesson did well. Back to Hunter it goes. Standing start, inside 50. Battle does well.
Only 4 tackles so far for St Kilda. We heard Brett Ratton after the game. It's his 5th game of AFL footy. Cody Waitman, first in Victoria. Played 3 in the hub in his debut year last year. Brett Crouch getting it in the direction of Burns. Jack Steele's hands were a bit hot in the end for Ross. Liberatore wants it. So does Bradley Hill. Look at Libber, got it back to Bond. Jumped through and got a boot to ball and nailed it.
Caleb Daniel able to carry the ball and get it over the top. English the target. Shaki. He's looking aggressive in the air at the moment, Shaki. I like his competitiveness. Now the lower ball. Norton at the back. In the front was Bontempelli. 4 goals to 1 in the first quarter for the Demons. It may be 4 goals to 1 in the second for the Dogs. It is indeed.
Bontempelli in front. Oh, the champ. For his 2nd of the term and for the Dogs' 6th. Wow. As good as it gets, that man on the screen. To do the ruck work, a very shallow throw in, so Lightset had the ball all to himself. Bontempelli with strength, dribbles it through. What a great start for the Doggies.
Let's have a look at this. Short
short throw in, but that just really predictable. You could actually see exactly where that ball was going, and that's the advantage of being that big-bodied midfielder, just being able to stand up in the tackle there.
In the next month, what about that for a run on top of what they've already achieved? Out the back door is Cole, rushing through Bonampelli. Couldn't kick it from there, could he? He could not kick it from there. His momentum's going the wrong way. Wow. That is not possible. So his momentum going the wrong way, the spin of the ball going the wrong way, and somehow Luke Beveridge sits there and he's as mystified as we are.
Phenomenal.
I want everyone to sit, have a look at this, and take note with Bonampelli. Amazing way to finish this. Look at this, momentum going away from the goals, the spin of the ball away from the goals, and that is pure brilliance.
Amazing, BT. Look at that. And nearly impossible.
Episode 5.
In some ways, there's reason for it.
Dow had that distance covered without the shepherd. Decoming about to pounce. Blues on fire at the moment, and Krebs, little shrug off. Hanging off him like a cape at the moment, and the Blues Superman goes long. There's no kryptonite for Krebs tonight.
And he made every meet.
Staying out there though, SPS. Good news for Blues fans. Goldstein trip of the footy here is Petrevski-Seaton. Little slider. Cripps. Going to get a free kick here. The skipper, he was held. So he's going to check side it. Just Paddy Cripps. Hits it high. Hits it wonderfully well. The skipper goes bang. And that's what the Blues needed to straighten themselves up.
Move. So as this ball went in, it's a nice little kick from Petrevski-Seaton, but it was on the move, so he just caused Mackay there to hold and panic a little bit. That's a nice kick. Quite often those kicks you have to give a little bit of height.
Came back nicely.
That was a beautiful kick.
Straight through the middle.
Had a solid last half of this quarter. Krebs, the ball breaks through them all, and the short pass.
So Setterfield will just pop it up for Pitternet or Mackay. Tried to fashion a kick through the traffic. McInerney taken in a tackle by Cottrell. Cripps with the snap, gets one back.
Great finish from Paddy Cripps. He's been excellent all day. Involved initially, second effort, and just stayed around the ball. Good pressure got it to him, and great.
Down to you, Jimmy.
Yeah, Amsar just came off with a bit of cramp, got treated for it. Be back up on the ground shortly.
Good news there, Jimmy. It's a big afternoon unfolding here for the Blues. Paddy Cripps, he rolls through, and the champ kicks it.
Kicked, I think, 3 or 4 goals over the last month, and that will please him. Oh, let's full bounce. In the middle, Cripps. Little sneaky one, Curnow to keep it rolling short. Just got the foot there. Walsh, sensational. Such great poise with the footy. Cripps charges through. He tried to run over one. Got it to Gibbons. Around the corner. Obliterated them out of the middle of the Blues.
The skipper there has stepped up there. That's his 6th score involvement out of their 8 score.
Episode 6.
Teams he coaches to the last game of the season. This is Bailey Smith. He's got some great finals form. He's consistently. Jeez, he's not that.
Look at that. He kicked the cover off, and he's got 3 goals again in a final. Bailey Smith.
He's 55 out. I think we all thought maybe he's going to set this up to the top of the goal square, but everyone except Bailey Smith thought that because he smashed that over the goal umpire's head.
And that is a sight you don't want to see. The skipper gets up, saw Bonampelli, Liberatore. Here's Johannesson. Scrambles a kick forward. Huge contest. Norton to ground. Hannon's got some speed. Can Bailey Smith score? Towards goal. Bailey Smith. Has he got the Dogs into a brilliant final?
Look at the run from Smith. He's always there. He's always in the face looking to receive the ball. And that is an incredible finish. 3 goals, 27 disposals.
Here a couple of years back, and he bullets that deep. It's going to test Cunningham. It's going to take them all. And the Dogs fly the gates.
Well, centre-bounce clearance, and we just spoke about McRae and the pair, his ability actually inside the stoppage to get the ball moving has been another element to his game, but the Swans, they always defend the back position. It's a bit blustery.
Ball Jones with a bit of a no-look, a handball. Cole couldn't control it. Taken away by Treloar. Treloar looking for Norton. Did well, McGovern got it there, knocked it down. Wallace likewise. Excellent to Norton. Gives a little handball back now. And another one. Well done, Vandermeer to Hunter. Hunter to Bailey Smith. Dribbles it along the ground.
Well, fumbles absolutely hurt you because it just invites the pressure. It allows the opposition to close down your space. A fumble in the middle of the ground for the Bulldog, for the West Coast Eagles, but just how clean the Dogs are with hand. And you called it, PT, they just don't think it's instinct. Yeah. It just releases the next player, but it makes it really easy to play against. If you know your teammate is just going to fire it off, you run to create.
See ya.